Hey guys, Reggie and Kayla here, and we have some big news today out of Hershey Park. So Skyrush is receiving new seats and restraints, and some new station music and light package as well, and also a brand new logo, as you can see. The biggest news here is definitely the new seats and restraints.
Absolutely. If you're unfamiliar with Skyrush, it's an Intamin hypercoaster built in Hershey Park in 2012. And it is truly one of the most polarizing roller coasters out there, I would say. You either love it or hate it, and nobody gets off this ride and kind of, doesn't have a definitive opinion on it. I hate this.
And I love this.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yep.
It's one of the most intense roller coasters in the world, and when this was built, I don't think Hershey or Intamin expected that this is how it was going to ride. They had a tough challenge because they had to fit this in a very small plot of land. So that made the elements, like the airtime hills and the valleys, a lot tighter than they normally would be, which creates intense positive and negative G's like you would not experience on any roller coasters. Like the airtime hills, they're so abrupt, it feels like you're getting launched into orbit and then immediately pulled back down as hard as humanly possible. It's just a wild feeling that you will not see on any other roller coaster.
Exactly. And I think, regarding the restraints, that might have been my biggest problem with it, is they come right down on your thighs instead of hugging you at the waist like most rides. And that sounds all fine and dandy until you're literally being hurled from it like a bucking bronco, which I suppose is the whole reason behind it. You feel a lot more free, but I feel like I'm flailing in the wind, and
yeah, these restraints, they come down right on your thighs instead of your waist like you normally would see on roller coasters, which creates a much more freeing experience for your upper half of your body, which I love. But at the same time, after that first drop, these restraints slam down in your thighs and does not let up for the rest of the ride, and it can be quite uncomfortable.
Exactly. We have heard this called thigh crush before, and
Yeah.
I would say that that's pretty apt. Because
yeah, it's called thigh crush for a reason.
you're clamped in there. And another YouTuber, El Toro Ryan, called it car crash the ride in a video once, and I've been calling it that ever since.
Shout out to El Toro Ryan. Yes,
Yep.
car crash the ride is also it's a very good
App
description.
Yep. I guess Hershey Park did hear the complaints from the guests, and they are in the process of removing old seats to add new ones. These look like they're going to be pretty similar to the Velocicoaster and Pantheon restraints, which those I find a lot more comfortable. I still feel free and I still feel thrilled, but I don't feel like I'm trying to be hurled from the ride.
Yeah, the restraints on Velocicoaster, Pantheon, the new Intamin restraints are the most comfortable roller coaster restraints I've ever experienced, for sure. So this is definitely going to be an improvement. That being said, I do have some mixed feelings as well, because again, I did love how freeing it was for your upper body on the old restraints, but the majority of people are definitely going to like this change.
I can see why Hershey is doing this, to have such a big, beautiful ride right in the middle of the park, and to have lines not really add up. You've got to direct people over to there. Hershey can get immensely busy, and I feel like Skyrush might be underutilized just because it is so thrilling.
Yeah, they spent so much money on this ride. They want people to ride it. Mm-hmm. And like you're saying, Hershey Park is one of the busiest parks in the country. And for them to have this giant roller coaster right in the middle of the park that's not getting a line, you can't have that.
Mm-hmm. And I know, you are worried that they might, tame it down a little bit, but I am looking forward to that. I have ridden it twice, 2 summers in a row, basically. And both times I was just okay, I gave it the good old college try. I'm done with it. I know that Kayla doesn't like this ride, and that's okay. But now that we're getting new restraints, it's I guess I have to try it again. I can't quit this thing.
It's forcing you to come back one more time.
But maybe I'll love it now.
You just can't quit Skyrush.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Then why don't you?
So yeah, I'm definitely in the minority here, but again, I think I'll probably still enjoy this ride very much. I do love the restraints on Velocicoaster and Pantheon, so this is going to be... Overall, this is going to be a huge improvement for this ride, and I'm glad they're not changing the trains out, because I do love those trains with the wing seats. That would have been a catastrophe if they got rid of the trains.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's only the restraints in the seats here.
Yeah, that tiered seating is pretty unique. I don't know if I've seen it in a lot of other places.
It's so much more fun on a wing seat than in a middle seat. Like, yeah, it's just a world of difference. Like, if you get the opportunity, ride it in a wing seat for sure.
I wouldn't even know. I'm just hanging on for dear life. So I'm just like praying to get off of this thing every time I'm on it.
Well,
the 2 times I'm on it.
We'll see how it goes this year. Maybe this will be your final ride, or maybe you'll find a new love for it.
It will be one or the other, I think. I don't think I'm going to get off without a strong opinion.
So yeah, I can't wait to experience this new version this summer. Along with like that, the station audio, new lights, new logo. Like, yeah, this thing is getting a complete revamp, so that's awesome. Can't wait to experience it this summer. So we were wondering how you all feel about the change to these restraints and seats. Do you think this is a good idea, or do you think they should have kept the old one, kept the ride in its original form? Let us know down below.
Yep. Are you a lover of it? Are you a hater? We want to know.
All right, if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, please subscribe, like, and ring that bell for notifications. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.